on occasion of Teachers' Day, I would like to share my encounter with my guru, architect Venkat Pillai. After I did 12th, I was getting admission in chemical engineering, also in architecture, and I was very confused that where should I join? Should I do architecture or should I do chemical engineering? My best friend Kaushik Datta, he said that he had a new neighbor. He's also an architect. Why don't you ask him? So I entered. So we decided to meet him. So the moment I entered his house, the whole house was very spooky. It was because of he was smoking Gudan Garam. So I just asked, sir, what is good? Chemical engineering is good or architecture is good? He said, it depends on you. If you like architecture, then architecture is great. If you don't like architecture, don't do architecture. That's with minimal word. He gave me suggestion what should I do, and I was still confused, but somehow I joined architecture. My friend used to say, "Arey, why you are joining architecture? मक्खियाँ मारते बैठना पड़ेगा, काम ही नहीं रहता है. You should have done engineering." So that was the story. So when I joined then architecture, I was really fed up with architecture course. All my friends used to rigorously read theorems and all, and what I used to do, I used to ऐसा बेंडी लो, कलर में डुबाओ और पैटर्न बनाओ, बेसिक डिज़ाइन. And I used to do English and Flemish bonds. That was horrible. Looking at my sheet, professor used to say, "What is this sheet? So atrocious." And the same sheet my friend used to say, "Wow, what a sheet you're doing. Great." I was very confused and I was very bored with architecture. क्या सब लोग एक ही टाइप का English bond बनाता है, एक ही टाइप का brick बनाता है. And I was very confused and I was thinking that I should leave architecture. Also in first sem, I got a comment. Like it was a group submission design. 4 of us got a comment that shame on you. ऐसा कोई design करता है? So this was my background. This was my start, and I thought I should leave architecture and join some engineering course. There was some coincidence. There was some design competition. So we were supposed to take it was like a junior senior can make their groups and take part in the competition, but no, I had an ego. I said I will do it alone, I don't need any senior. So I took part alone, but I was very confused with the brief. ये क्या है FSI और ये क्या है? Then I got a thought, why don't I ask that architect whom I met long back? So I went to his home. I asked him about what is FSI. He explained me, yes, ऐसा है. And he said that once you design, you show me what you have designed. I said, yes sir, I will do that. So I designed a building, a school. It was a school, it was a competition. You have to design a school. So I designed a school of a shape of a C shape. So when I showed him the drawing, he said, "ये design आया कहाँ से? ये form आया कहाँ से?" I said, very easy. You have to take from any alphabet, from A to Z, any shape you take and make a building out of it. So simple it is. And he started laughing. ऐसा कोई design करता है? Then he said that कि देख मैं कैसा design करता हूँ. And he designed. And when I saw his design, I was zapped. कि ऐसा होता है डिज़ाइन. सो आई सेड कि सर हम लोग ऐसे करते हैं, डिज़ाइन हम ये वाला करते हैं, आप जो किए हैं उसमें हम लोग दोनों पार्ट लेते हैं. आपका मैं मेरा नाम ऊपर लिखूँगा, आपका नाम नीचे लिखूँगा. सेड फाइन. सब खर्चा तू करने का, पेपर तू लेके आने का. ही सेड मी. आई सेड ओके सर. सो आई वेंट टू बोरा बाजार. ही ओनली सेड मी वेयर टू गेट पेपर. आई गॉट क्रिस क्रॉस पेपर. देन he said you have to draft. The moment I was drafting, सर ऐसा कोई ड्राफ्टिंग करता है? द मोमेंट आई वॉज इंकिंग all it was blotting. क्या तुमको ड्राफ्टिंग भी नहीं आता? एंड he drafted all the whole sheet. He drafted and I was feeling very ashamed. I said, sir, अभी नाम आपका ऊपर लिखूंगा और मेरा नाम नीचे लिखूंगा. And he was laughing. Then he said, coloring तू करेगा. तो the moment I started coloring, he said, what are you doing? This is not the way. And he colored, and the way he colored, I was so mesmerized. And I said, sir, मुझे आपका स्टूडेंट बनना है, आप मुझे सिखाओगे? He said yes. And from then I used to work under him. रोज रात को 12 बजे से 5 बजे तक 3.5-4 साल I worked under him when I was doing my architecture. ऐसा एक भी दिन नहीं था कि हमने we never met. वो मुझे बोलता था आओ झाड़ू मारो, I used to do झाड़ू. ये टू चाय बना के लेके आओ, डू चाय. कहीं बोलता जाओ सिगरेट लेके आओ, जब सो आई डिड ऑल द वर्क फॉर हिम. माई कलीग्स यूज्ड टू से, अरे व्हाट आर यू डूइंग, यू आर अ स्लेव और व्हाट? आई सेड यस, he is my sir and he will teach me. And he never taught me directly, but being with him I learned architecture. Or I cannot say I learned, I was trying to see architecture. So I'm still learning. So that was the story, and he gave me a direction, and he took me once to Nari Gandhi's site. He was a student of Nari Gandhi, and the moment I saw that structure, Jalgobai House and Metro Shoes Bungalow in Tungarli, I said, this is architecture. Each and every thing was a creation, new. It was not like a BTech shit, everyone is doing same English bond and Flemish bond. And I said, this is architecture. Now I'm not going to leave architecture. And that's how he introduced me to Nari Gandhi's work. And I'm so blessed that Venkat Pillai is my guru, and I wish him happy Teachers Day, sir. And thank you all.